Okay, basses, this is our training video for Kashmir for the Powwow 2013. Okay, now, first thing we always look at when we're working on these pieces is our key signature. We're in the key of D major. So we have this throughout, but if you look really close, you're going to see that we have a number of F naturals floating around in here. So we're going to have to be aware of that and watch that carefully, even a couple C naturals. Okay, now the first thing that you're going to look at when you look down the page, as you glance down, it looks like we do the same sort of pattern over and over. And really we do. We just kind of cut a groove and a sound groove for the group that's going on there. So once we sort of get into a mode, we're going to go from measures 1 clear down to 20 before we have to switch. Okay, there's a little bit of a switch there in 19. So each of these groups of 2/16 and an 1/8 are going to start with a down bow. Okay, so there's going to be a retake. So here we go. Let's kind of get this first part going here and get the feel of this. About 1 E in, into 3 in, ready, go. 1 E in, lift, rest, retake, boom, boom, boom. Okay, and that continues clear down. Okay, to measure 19, and let's take a look at 19. Okay, actually let's back up to 18. Okay, we'll go 18, 19, 20. Okay, so here's measure 18. Ready, and rest. And now we're at 20. A new pattern here. Rest. And then we're back to the same rhythm that we had before. Okay, now this whole thing continues down to about 37, and then we'll repeat that second section that we just did at 18 and 19, down there at 37. Okay, now let's move over now. I want to fast forward up to 65. Okay, and you'll see why in a minute, because I want to look at 44. But let's look at 65. Now, 65, we could count this. Okay, and it would make sense, but I don't think it's going to help you to process the information the way that you really are going to need to or want to. So at 65, if you're just listening to this, the sound is ba 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 da ba 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 da da. Okay, so let's play 65. Okay, 3, 4. Okay, now let's go back to 44. 44 is almost identical except for those last 6 16th notes, okay, in this 9/8 measure. So it's going to go ba, 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 ba. Okay, that's not really too hard, and it's kind of a cool sound. It's fun to play. All right, now let's look at 45. 45, we have 1 and 3, 4. 1 and a 40 and a 1 and that repeats for 4 lines. Okay, the same kind of message right there, same passage. So you have this open A and you have an A. Okay. Now, if you listen to the accompaniment track, the karaoke track we're working with, those electric guitar players, okay, are really jamming this out with that high A sliding down the neck of their guitars. So, but you're thinking, oh, well, we play the double bass, we can't do that. Wrong. We're going to come clear down here, thumb in the crook, get this high A, okay, so we're going to go 1 and we're going to slide the A to the open A every time. And lo and behold, you've got the coolest lick, just like those guitar guys do. Alright, so here we are. This is 45. 3, 4, 1, 2, and 2, and boom, boom. 2. And we repeat that all the way down for 5 lines. 65 we've already done. Let's take a look at 70 now. Measure 70 is a new section here, where we have bum, 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 3 and 4 and 1, 2, yep, bum, 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 3 and 4 and 1, and all of a sudden you're kind of going, wait a minute, this sounds like we repeated something. Right, there you go. We actually have that repeated rhythm, okay, actually a repeated pattern, okay, of like 4 measures, okay, all the way through there from 71, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 80, 1, and 2. We repeat that again. So here we go, it's 70. 1, and 3, 4, 1, 2. And there you go. When you get to 89, we're back to the original rhythm from the very beginning. Boom. Boom. All the way to the end.